again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Nunn's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. Ball against Anderson. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Heat on D. Plumlee finds Oubre. Ball outside. Pass to Plumlee. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Jones. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jones.
1:52 left in the first quarter here. Knocks it loose. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another three.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
So it's the Hornets now. Now here's Bridges. Jones with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. Thomas, he's checked in for Miami. Simmons comes in for Scott. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 9.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Ball passes to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Another steal. Here's Jones. And there's the drive.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. And so it's Miami, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
Give me some more.
with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And it's Anderson in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ooh, poked away. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Jones. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Martin. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Here's the break. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered. With overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Oh, there's the alley. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Heat making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Washington's checked in. Stolen by Anderson. He stops. He pops. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass the ball. Bridges outside. Here's Martin. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting.
Oh, man, just
Get
backing
you
you
some.
down. Nice.
That's spectacular.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Jones. And he dunks it down.
Oh, a spectacular windmill jam.
No denying the power on that dunk. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Scott driving inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
You gotta love his unselfish. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Washington passes to Ball. Here come the Heat again in transition. And that one is hammered home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And the Heat making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Simmons against Bridges. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. Simmons has gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Here's Ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The ball's knocked loose. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig in. Into. Pass to Jones. Here's Martin. Five on the clock. Fast break Miami by himself. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Jones, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Nabbing another steal.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Stolen by Anderson. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And finished off by Anderson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And here are the Hornets now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's Miami now. Pass to Money. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Ball against Anderson. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
So for the Hornets, Hayward, he's checked in for Bridges, and it's Rozier in.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Jones drives in. The shot's good. Jones has got 47 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Going inside, and he jams it home with authority.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Poke loose. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Here's Martin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Looking to win the run. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Thomas, he's checked in for Miami. Simmons comes in for Scott. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Rozier with it. Hayward outside. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it. Rozier against Anderson. Fires the three. And the Heat, another three.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
It's Hayward on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're on the break. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease. Their defense is getting run off the floor right now.
The Hornets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
And you know, Kelly Oubre, a name that kind of flew under the radar in free agency. Now, he had a down year with the Warriors last season, but still, he was looking for a payday in free agency. They took a short deal with the Hornets to re-up his value.
Pass to Jones. Anderson for 3. Outside Jones. Here's Anderson. Pounded by Rozier. And the Heat, another 3.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Jacks up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Thomas, he's checked in for Miami. Simmons comes in for Scott with the drive.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Anderson against Rozier. Takes the three. And the Heat, another three.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Knocked loose. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Outside, Anderson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. The finish! He got it again! Sensational!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personal.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Once again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Plumlee passes to Rozier. Here we go. He's all alone. And finished off by Anderson.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Takes it inside.
Oh, everybody up for that one.
Goodness.
You could just feel that coming.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Deflected. And he stays with it. And so it's Miami showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Things were going Miami's way from the beginning. They left no stone unturned, bullying their way to a 15-3 shellacking at the start. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play, helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Ball in at the point. The ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Scott. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now Ball looking for his first basket still in this one. Fast break, here come the Heat. Anderson with space. Here's Money. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And another fast break for Miami. The Heat running.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Plumlee passes to Rozier. He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
Ball finds Rozier. Hayward outside. Fast break Miami. Here's Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Rozier. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Scott. Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Jumps up and finished off by Anderson.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one is hammered home.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Ooh, poked away. And here are the Hornets now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, We're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. Fast break Miami. Here's Jones. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And finished off by Anderson.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
By himself. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Anderson against Rozier. Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Jones. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Washington passes to Ball. Rozier left side. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Charlotte making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bridges comes in for Hayward. And it's Martin in for Rozier. Once again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Oh!
Get up to throw down. They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Another steal. Fast break Miami. And he dunks it down.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Oh! Flying high! Throwing it down!
Oh, my!
Showing absolutely no mercy. Wow.
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
If you're the other team, you got to take that personally. Don't let them get the best of you.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. A shot to stop the drought. The kick out to Ball. Blocked. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
At the line.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
The Hornets making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
That's a move you won't see Many guys make impressive stuff.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Jones misses. And Miami has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Yes, sir! Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Knocked away. Jones. Oh, wow! Wow! With authority!
And look at everybody. That's got this place going.
And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
And he lays it in on the break. Jones has got 14 points here in the second half.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Jones. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Bridges passes to Ball. Will it go? And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Here's Oladipo. And there's another one for the Heat.
That's nice focus from Oladipo, not letting the D get to him, and he sunk a jumper with a guy in his face.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Jones. And got it! Another basket! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the wing, right side. To the inside. Right side, Jones. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Scott, and he drives in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Bridges passes to Ball. Back to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Now here's Oubre, tightly guarded, nabbing another steal.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Pass to Martin. Back to Ball. Here's Martin. 5 to shoot, trying to get back on track. Charlotte again missing. Outside Jones. Here he goes, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Hero, he's checked in for Thomas. Jimmy Butler comes in for Akpala. Simmons is checked in for Scott. And Nunn is subbed in for Oladipo. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Free throw good, Simmons. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Nunn with it, guarded now by Ball. From deep, here's Simmons. And again, Miami with a triple.
They've really upped the tempo, and it's working for them. Great transition offense.
Here's Nunn. Drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Nunn. Here's Jones. Rips down the breakaway slam.
With the windmill, too, turning this place upside down.
Everybody looks stunned. Outside Jones. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Fast break Miami. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Heat out in front, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Duncan Robinson, and it's Money in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break Miami. Here's Money. Oh,
Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. He swipes the ball away again.
He's able to anticipate their every
He got his
wow.
timing down.
way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
In transition. Here's Anderson. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Awandu. Tipped away. Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
And it's blocked. Robinson on the wing. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA. I just love the ball movement.
Three-pointer. And the Heat, another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Jones.
Get out of the way!
Wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. they have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And they're running. Here's Anderson. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the paint. They need this. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Thomas, he's checked in for Miami. Scott comes in for Robinson. Pass to Thomas. Over Jones. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Thomas. And a two-handed jam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Stolen by Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Here's Carey. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 13-footer, and the shot falls short that time. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Anderson. And there's another one for the Heat.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Martin. It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Awandu. They get it back. Here's Jones. Here's Awandu. Over to the wing. Here's Carey. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Jones drives in, battles through traffic, and lays it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
He's all alone. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't. Can't miss. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Hits yet again. Wow. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Driving in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
And another fast break opportunity for the Heat. Here, oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam!
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Simmons has checked in for Miami. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Martin, he's checked in for Martin. Here's Awandu. Anderson covers. Pass to Martin. Here's Awandu. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anderson. And they recover it. Awandu, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Awandu. That's tipped. Here's Martin to end the drought. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jones with the ball. He's against Martin. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Awandu. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Fast break Miami. Here's Anderson. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nabbing another steal.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here's Awandu. Pass to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones with the ball to stop the run. Here's Carey. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Here's Awandu. Pass to Carey. Lays it up and banks it in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Money into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Stolen by Anderson. From 9 feet out, here's Jones.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Jones. Here's Martin. Pass to Carey. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. Thomas, he's checked in for Miami. Simmons comes in for Scott. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Got a piece of it. Here's Jones. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Jones. Here's McDaniels. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash it in from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Scott's checked in for Simmons. Pass to Anderson. Driving to the basket. And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it.
Oh! Cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shaking.
So nice.
And Anderson over to help. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Jones. Here's Awandu. Shot clock at 5. Jones grabs the board.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, man! Nobody is stopping that.
Way up there in the rafters.
Insane!
What a finish!
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
He takes it in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. From deep, shots blocked. So it's the Heat winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.